Hello and welcome back to Zero Escape, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors of the Nonary games. Bundle. Thing. Something on PC. I just want to bring up the fact that in these introductions, I think I'm going to just change to introducing the game henceforth as 999. Not for a longevity sake or like an introduction sake that's just taking too long or something. It's more so for the fact that when looking at the cover of this game, the very first game of the series, it is simply just known as 999, and that's the only thing I've looked at in my time away. It's because I wanted to look at the cover of this one specifically and not at the bundle that I have only through Steam. So I'm assuming that it's just called 999. Without any further ado, we're just going to go right back into the story and see the next progression after, what was it? The kitchen, correct? I believe so. And immediately just clicking onto the next area. Yes! Let's go! Apparently I found it. Whoops. Guess I could have done that the last time.
I think we've been here before.
This is... Did we just do a loop?
The elevators are over there, so that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
Yeah, we went on the opposite side of the bars.
That means the map was right.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Next move?
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
I guess.
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes.
No, okay, so we went around, this was the kitchen area, we came out here, we go here, we go through here into this room. Where are the 2 other routes that I'm supposed to be seeing? Oh well.
Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D.
Okay. C goes off on his own. B goes into like a list of rooms. A just goes into a room by itself. And D goes downstairs, I'm assuming? I don't like routes C and D. A and B are fine because they'll be close together.
First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. But they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
Maybe, possibly. What does the map, like, connect to?
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is open? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed.
Gotcha.
But it's open now. What do you think that means?
Was it open just for us, or was it opened by them?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means...
Route D, then.
Okay.
D it is.
Yup, Route D.
Then we're set.
Unless we go down there and they're not here at all.
Here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Okay.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-deck is totally underwater.
Understandably.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Yeah.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs, just like the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different.
In what way? The black design?
See? There's a card reader on the side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the
Another
ones upstairs
strange
had
mark.
the buttons. That is... I know I've seen this symbol. Obviously, it's a planetary symbol. It is Neptune. I'm guessing this is supposed to look like a... No, because I was about to say it's supposed to look like a trident for Poseidon, which is technically Neptune and the Roman gods, but or Venus, maybe, I don't know.
Hey, look, it's Lotus's symbol.
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it.
Oh,
That seems like... Oh, ouch, 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 ouch.
deserved.
What was that about the mark again?
Nothing.
This is a Mercury symbol.
Oh. I was totally way off.
The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Oh, gotcha. That makes a lot more sense.
Hermes, herpes, whatever. If we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there's so many doors.
Well, there's nothing wrong with checking them, but from our past knowledge, most of these will be locked.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I think the sun already set.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
That's even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Time to head back to the stairs.
And now the right hallway.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Correct. And something else extending here, and a whole slew of chairs and tables?
Let's open them.
All right, let's start with this one.
The closest.
Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
Hmm.
What?
7 and 8. Okay. The last group had a mixture that added up to 5. Is anyone going to still be here? Like, did a group of 3 go in, and there's someone that's still here waiting for us? Oh, 3. Definitely.
What the hell is this? This place is huge.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Is this a hospital?
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Is this a common thing in, like, a cruise ship? Heaven forbid anyone does happen to get too sick? I actually don't know.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the second door blank?
I just think it's... I don't think it's supposed to be the 9, Santa, if that's what you're thinking, but... I don't know. Maybe this is a 0? But I don't think we can really add to a 0, because everything just goes back to 1. 1 to 9.
That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
Yeah.
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
I mean, the scanners
it's
are
no
just right
use.
there.
Well, of course.
Or the reds are right
If
there.
it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the notary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't... Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's
Mhm.
nothing on it.
Oh. Oh, are they waiting for us? Or the other group to show up?
Huh?
I think all of us have to be present or something?
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one,
There's nothing on it.
right?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
It's not responding.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
None of them are working.
What does it mean?
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
Having all of this technology and being able to put it into practical use and having it work thus far, I don't know how you can just jump to that conclusion, Santa.
No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this,
Okay, I really like Lotus.
would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
What?
Snake! Ace, Clover, 7.
So where have you guys been, and why were the bottoms removed?
How?
How did you end up here?
We followed you?
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information. There you have it. Our half of the story.
Okay, let me see if I got all this straight.
What's up?
When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
Okay, so you guys didn't manipulate them in any way.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So they've already looked.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 Reds again, just in case?
You're right. Huh. There's a long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
So like a fuse?
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Okay, so are we supposed to find the power source ourselves, or is Zero just gonna come waltzing in, installing them?
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
I imagine Zero's just gonna come through the vacant door and just not say a word and just go right back in, and we're gonna try and run after him or something like that.
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
It didn't look like... I thought it was just like a painted-on symbol that was, like, flat. I didn't realize that you could feel that. Interesting.
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
I wonder what they all mean.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship.
Okay. So it's not... cruise... whatever.
Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century.
This I have no idea about.
Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched.
So, with this knowledge... Okay. With this knowledge that there's at least 2 sisters of the Titanic, and we believed it to be a copycat of the Titanic, and I didn't know that there were sisters of the Titanic, is it possible that this is one of the 2 sisters, and not the actual Titanic, or a replica of said Titanic, because there's technically a feasible recreation of the Titanic already, if it was created at the same time? I don't know.
The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea.
Did that also sink?
She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdain bought her.
Is this an actual thing?
Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking.
Like, there's so many references to, like, past, like, there's so many allusions to things in the past and actual books, I think, that they can't just be artificial. They seem too specific.
That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gordain bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down. Just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured.
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
Well, I mean, what else can we go on? He's got a theory. It doesn't mean that it's right or wrong. It's in limbo. It's literally just a theory.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Ugh.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
Yeah. I caught that too, but I wasn't sure if it was just him or all of us. So I didn't know if it was gonna be like Junpei remembering back from when he was captured, or if there is just other stuff.
Yeah.
Your point being?
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh?
I mean, we were the last one to
I told
meet
the
him.
rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
Oh,
What?
nothing. So you only know this ship.
A bell.
So that's why you're 7. Because you don't have any other name to go off of. Do you even know what you look like?
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12. Huh, 12.
Okay, so the last time I knew what time it was, we had spent an hour and a half just talking, and we started at 9, I believe. So it was already 10:30. So we spent another hour and a half to get to this point. So it's been 3 hours.
It's midnight.
Mm-hmm. We have 6 hours left.
Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
What?
One?
Well, not just one.
Well, I guess that's not really right.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us.
Okay.
If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
That'll be 48 rooms, right?
There are 48 other rooms?
What is up with this script all of a sudden? Did I just not pay attention that it was wrong before? What is up?
Maybe?
I don't know.
All right, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
Okay. We're just looking out for 3.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Wait. I guess Snake can just feel around, but like if it's like on the ceiling or something in like a corner, how is he supposed to know?
Right.
Then let's do this.
I guess Zero wouldn't do that. Zero seems like
It's a 1. I better get back to the others.
the type of individual to make something solvable, albeit extremely difficult. So that knowledge being there, it's got to be something that is like at least like head level down. there shouldn't be anything too far above, like a ceiling that you would need a ladder for. Maybe. Who knows?
Huh? What are they doing over there? What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
What?
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there.
Mm-hmm.
What about the other two?
They're the same.
Okay.
Let me take a look.
My theory for 0.
It's just as you said. Alright, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
none.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Yeah.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do is pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Lost? He had 6 rooms to check.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
No! That's impossible!
What?
Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see.
I mean, yeah, that's literally the most probable thing. I mean, I've met a few blind people, and literally removing one sense enhances the other. I mean, it even works for people who have all 5 senses. If you remove one, you start to focus more on using another one.
So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible.
Why are you immediately crying, Clover?
I'm gonna go look for him.
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait! Well, that didn't work. Damn it. What should we do now?
Well, the red is working now.
Yeah, but we don't want to leave anyone behind.
No, we're not leaving 2 people behind. We should go look for them.
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
See you all later.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go. But where should we start?
Let's see.
The casino, B deck, the first class cabin, a hallway with all the rooms, back to the large hospital room. First class cabin. Honestly, I feel that might be correct, because I feel like he's the type of guy to want to take a nap. Not like out of like boredom or, but like I feel like he can be exhausted. Like his body shape looks very thin, like anemic to a point. I want to check the first class cabin out of there for some reason. And before I do, I just want to bring up a fact. The series that I planned to watch after catching up, I checked out the channel, and as I was scrolling back down on ProZD's channel to look to just to see Jay, because ProZD's already played it himself. His friend who he has the channel with hasn't played this before, and looking through the thumbnails when going back down to the very first episode, they chose the opposite direction when they were playing. Just based off the thumbnails. I didn't get a good look at them. I just realized, I was looking somewhere else. I was looking at some other storyline events. I didn't want to know what. But that being said, after a certain point, they switched. Because I know for a fact they definitely didn't finish the game. I don't know why they switched. I don't know maybe if the other route actually just leads to a failure somehow. That being said, I'm going to complete my run. And then I think I'm going to, after completing the run, like go back and then do all the adjacent thought processes, whatever, that I think I can do, like from the flow part, I think. I don't know. Oh well, let's check here.
Oh, what about the first class cabin on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
What should Junpei do? Talk to her, leave her alone? We might learn more about him for his whereabouts.
Are you alright? Look, I know you're really worried, but,
Alone. Alone.
What?
Alone.
You don't like to be alone?
I said leave me alone!
Oh, you said nothing of the sort.
You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off! Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me! Why are you still here? Didn't you hear me? Huh? Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
alright. Let's go, June.
Yeah.
We really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake.
Mm-hmm.
So, where do you think we should go next?
Let's go the casino, I
How about
guess.
the casino.
Yeah, same floor.
Let's go take a look.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way,
What's up?
I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
What? Hold on, what's your number? 8, 5, and 6. 11. 19. 10. 1. Right? Yeah, I guess. But that wouldn't really work for us 3. So, yeah, sure, listen.
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
No. Also, our numbers don't work.
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital route would be 1.
I'm so sorry. I like to think ahead.
But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Please tell me she hasn't, like, found another room somewhere else.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
2. Snake.
Who?
Snake isn't available. What? 7? We would need 6, which is June. And then 8, 7, we would need 7.
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26. The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
1, 2, 3, Santa, 6, 4, 10. That would just leave them with 1.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am?
As much as I like you and your clear-headedness, you also seem to have objectively some of the worst attitude.
Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we?
We don't know that.
Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, that's right.
See, like, in my off time, the only thing that I've been thinking of is, like, number combinations that require 3 to 5 members that would lead to a 9. But it is kind of hard.
The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
This is honestly what I've been thinking about, is, like, how do we make sure that we're all together at the same time at the very end?
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
I think, unfortunately, this might have to be, like, a sacrificial game. Kind of like, spoilers for a PC exclusive game, I think. We Were Here, I think it's called. I don't know if it's that one, or We Were Here Together, or We Were Here 2, or We Were Here Forever. I think there's like 4 games made by that studio, all like in the same universe, but it's all kind of like escape room stuff. And at the end, between 1 and 2 people, I don't know if you can do it with multiple people, but for one of the specific games, I know that you literally make the decision to let one of you go out in the wilderness, out in the snow, while the other one is locked inside the castle that you're trapped in. You just wake up there, I think. I haven't seen the full game. Like, I've seen bits and pieces of people play through some of the puzzles, but I don't know the full thing. I just know roughly the ending, just because, like, people always react to it being like, is that it? Like, what happens to my guy? Does he just die out in the snow?
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right?
Uh-huh.
The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I mean, if we figure out a way to get 9 for one group and 9 for another group, they can come in right after us.
Oh, wait just a second.
What's
You're
up?
skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that? That's just...
Do you think I could have a moment alone? There are some things I need to think about.
Okay.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah. All right. Where should we go next?
First class cabin. Didn't I already check there? Maybe I can go back?
Let's go take a look at the first class cabin. It's really close. No one's here. Maybe we'll have more luck somewhere else. But where?
Oh, okay, so I keep going back and forth. Okay, I don't know if I wasted time, like actual time doing that, but oh well. The hallway with all the rooms. I don't remember who
Why don't we
went
go
there.
back to C deck? We can take a look at that hallway with all the rooms.
Okay, let's get going then.
Oh, it's Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
What should Junpei do? Run to Ace?
Let's go.
I'm getting all this text.
Ah,
Why not?
Hello there.
Hello.
Snake is... Well, that's obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
I assume you haven't found him yet?
No.
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck either.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
Right.
By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Why would they lie about that?
Why would you say that?
Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't.
Like I mentioned before, my sister and I are entirely different. We are very, very mixed in European. She's very Italian looking. I'm very Swedish and Irish looking. We look nothing alike. Our hair colors are completely different as well. Like mine used to be bleach blonde, and hers is a dark, dark brown. My eyes are hazel. Hers are brown. She gets tanned easily. I burn.
Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another.
Okay.
It certainly isn't rare. At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time. Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we? You can leave this area to me.
All right. Let's go, Jumpy.
I mean, maybe Junpei's...
Something about that was... I'll think on it later.
Maybe Junpei's thinking that they're in a relationship together, but... I don't know.
Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority.
Correct. I don't know why that's so difficult.
All right, where should we go next?
Maybe, just maybe, we're supposed to lose a person on each scenario? Back to the large hospital room. That's the last place.
Why don't we go back to the big hospital room?
Okay, let's go then.
Hey, wait, that's...
Santa.
Santa?
What should Junpei do? Talk to him. I mean, nothing else is...
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
To see... Oh, maybe fingerprints, dust, like leftover or something?
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red.
You took it apart?!
Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but
Who do you think did it?
I don't know why I clicked that.
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
Snake, Lotus, Zero. Someone other than the 8 of them. I'm thinking Zero.
I think it was probably Zero.
Why?
Isn't that obvious? He's the guy who set this whole thing up.
You don't think that should mean the opposite? Seems to me like that means he didn't do it. I mean, who do you think took that stuff out in the first place?
Probably Zero.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think he just had it with him.
Then why the hell would he put him back in after he'd taken them out himself?
Maybe because they weren't taken out at all. They just hadn't been installed yet.
It just doesn't make sense. Why do all that work?
Maybe we're progressing at a pace that he wasn't expecting.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So, what happened then? Who put that stuff back in the reds?
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Bingo! We have a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah,
But why?
no idea. Maybe if they can clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
And that's that, I guess.
Where would they go next? Finish searching. I've been to everywhere. I mean, it also kind of suggests that the hallway with all the rooms. I guess I'm done.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched. And we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though.
Is Clover not here either?
We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have a proposal. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
What?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind.
Have you already gone through all the numbers?
If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
Why do we have to leave anyone at all? We can just go through 2 rooms. What? Leave in mind 3 people with 2 teams of 4 and 3. Not sure. What the fuck? What do these options mean? Keep in mind 3 people with 2 teams of 4 and 3.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
2 people get left behind if we split into 5 and 2, and 1 person is left behind if we split into 3, 3, and 1. I got that part. You can't go through the numbered doors with any less than 3 people.
Mhm.
But if we split into 4 and 3, then why do 3 people have to be left behind?
Right.
Just run the numbers. Let's say we go through door 7 with 1, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, she's already run through everything. God damn it.
Who's left over?
That would be 3, 7, 8.
What's the digital root for that?
18, which is 9.
3 plus 7 plus 8 is 18, so add 1 and 8, 9.
Exactly. But door 9 isn't here. Right?
Correct.
That means 3, 7, 8 won't be going anywhere. That was just an example, of course. There are a lot of different combinations, but the result will always be the same. It doesn't matter which 4 it is. The 3 that are left over can't go through any of the doors. Go ahead and calculate it if you have the time. You'll see. Anyway, that's how it is. Now, if we can get back to my proposal, we only have to sacrifice 1 person if we split into 3, 3, and 1.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
I feel as if Clover's gonna say, I want to wait for Snake.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then 1 person has to sacrifice themselves.
Why don't we leave 2? Heaven forbid that Snake does come back around somehow. I know Clover's gonna want to stay, so we're gonna have to sacrifice 2, 4, 6. Ace? What was the other number? 3? It'd be Ace or... Or another Clover. Yeah, it would just have to be Ace, I guess.
No, that's too cruel.
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Oh, wait, hold on. 6, I would have to... I'm trying to think. They would need to get up to 12. We would send another 6. It would have to be June. Yeah. So Clover and June would stay... Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone.
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, whoa, calm down, you 2.
Still don't like how they do this. So this is a proper English lesson for anyone who is learning English in their own time. I don't know why you're watching me, but a proper thing to do between the numbers 0 and I think think it's up to 10. It might be 0 to 9. You always write out the word. So 0, instead of putting a 0, it's Z-E-R-O. How it's spelled. Once it crosses 10, I think, then you use numbers.
Look, what Lotus is trying to say is, you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
I mean, it also might be a stylistic choice in the script to always have the numbers.
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No! That's terrible!
Santa and Lotus are going to be the ones to
I'm not
agree to it.
asking you. Shut up. What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
Okay, that's 1-on-1. That's... Okay, Lotus, you're really starting to drive me away.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Oh, glad to see you get it. If I can get one more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover?
Indecisive?
Hey, Clover.
Sweet nothings.
Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors.
What makes you say that?
We've searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow? Let's go look for him together, okay?
Oh, you bitch.
If we sacrifice one person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right?
Okay.
The motion carries.
Just when I thought I liked you, now you're... They always have one of these fucking characters in these Spike Chunsoft games. Byakuya, Nagito, Angie. It's always someone who thinks they're right, and there's no way to talk them out of it.
Now, let's start a vote too.
That won't be necessary. I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Holy shit, Ace. The cojones on this man.
Ace, what are you saying? No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you. Each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them.
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me? Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind? You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me.
Okay, my appreciation for Lotus has changed to Ace.
Go, quickly.
Good. Let's accept his kind offer then.
Good. I think this is the best for me. Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh. Okay, I didn't know if, like, the story was literally us going through those doors, but I mean, we would have to find the dead in that situation. And we were just gonna see, like, Ace just sitting down and talking to himself and, like, just, like, having to calm himself down. Like, I would love to see that. God, these stories are written so well.
We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
I mean, death games are kind of like... They're not... It's not to say that they're unoriginal. It's just like there's so many that there's so many different avenues that you can go down that make them creative in their own right and kind of cliche, but cliche not in a negative sense. Just used. Not overused, just used.
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa?
I have to find my brother.
Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
Fine. Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own. Ace! Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here.
Huh? What?
Ace!
What?
What happened? Ace, say something.
I'm all right.
How are you all right?
This.
A syringe?
Soporil. Huh? I don't know what that is. Is it a sedative?
Soporil beta.
Soporil.
What does this do? Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Anesthetic?
I found it earlier. While we were searching the hospital rooms, I thought it might be useful later.
Take to take the pain away. Heaven forbid something happens.
I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap. I really am very tired.
Ace.
Hmm? Is there something you want to say? I just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
Yeah. I was wondering, like, if his voice delivery was becoming a little bit more ornery.
No, don't, Ace. Don't fall asleep.
You feel warm. So comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Ace! Ace!
Wait a minute. His heart rate reaches 0.
Let's get him up on a bed.
Could we It's not exactly euthanasia.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Like you even mean that.
You say something?
I'll say it again,
No,
bitch!
Nothing. Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Ah, yes. Yes, that's true.
Are our numbers really that open to suggestion?
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8. You're next, 7. Which one do you want?
This isn't how it works. We can't just choose.
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
What? What did you just say?
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
All right, who's next? Junpei, which door do you want?
Door 3. How many of us are there? Okay, so 3 people are gone, so that means 6. If I choose 3, that's dumb. It would have to be 7. 7 or 8. I haven't been with 7 at all. And maybe the game is written in a way of like, every time you're supposed to think about things, you can choose for more information. Like 7, I haven't. Fuck it.
I think I'm gonna go with door 7.
Okay, 7 it is.
Yeah.
All right then. That means June's got to go through 8.
What? Why?
Your
What?
numbers.
If the 6 of us are going to keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it. Have 3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. There are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now?
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yes. Promise?
You guys are done, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups.
I wonder. The watches may be off, but did anyone by any happen from the other group to happen to grab number 9's watch? Because the watches are just the detonators for the bombs inside of us. 2, 1, and 9. 12, 3. Did Snake find a way back? Oh, that would be interesting. Holy shit.
I figure I'll take 8 and Clover can take 7. Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. And we'll do that in the next episode. I know it's a weird break, but it's quite literally an hour right now. Clover and 7. Interesting duo. Or trio, I guess. I don't know. I am still a little suspicious of number 9's death, but I don't know. Maybe it was planted because we've seen the meat on this ship before. Who knows if that wasn't just used for a fake explosion and number 9 isn't just somehow connected to 0, because 9 did have a connection to 0 somewhere. I don't know. I'm just theory crafting right now, and I don't know what to think of it, and I just got to take it at face value and leave it as is. Is there any way that June could have gone with me if I had said that I wanted 3? 5? 6? 11? I would need Ace for 12 to go with 3, so no. Yeah. So, it was just a safer bet for the others. Oh well. Hopefully this will all come together in the future, and then we'll see more of us. I don't know. Hopefully they remember that they only have 81 seconds to find a dead switch. Dead switch? Switch? Just a dead? Whatever. I'm really liking this game so far. I'm loving this story. It seems to have so many twists and turns that I just don't know what can come and why they're happening. And that's like the most bizarre thing. Is like why things are happening. Like the twists are fine enough, but Snake disappearing, the things coming in to activate the Reds, us being trapped in the ice box or the freezer, whatever, and then Lotus just sleeping on the job of us coming back out, Ace having an anesthetic for himself to use, and willing to take the fall. It's just a lot of stuff, but I have to stop at some point. So for now, I'm gonna leave you right here, and I'll leave you with one final message, and that being, have a nice day.